Welcome to Race and Retro. Today we are in Bolton.
Bolton.
Possibly one of Britain's most iconic motorcycle brands, CCM. Now, they have very kindly invited us down to take a look around the workshop. They've got some history, haven't they? They've had bikes ridden by Eddie Kidd, Scarlett Johansson, Dougie Lampkin. Everyone's been involved in this. So they're going to show us around the workshop. We're going to have a look at some of these bikes.
And we're going to have a ride.
Yeah, later on in the video, they're actually going to let us out on some of these bikes so we can tell you exactly what they're like. We're now officially bona fide bike reviewers. Back in 1971, which was many years after Keith was born, Alan Clues started building motorcycles in his Bolton garage, renting his first factory for just £11 a week, which in today's money is still pretty cheap. Clues Competition Machines, better known as CCM, was officially born. Alan's vision was simple: take the four-stroke bikes of the era and make them faster, lighter, and more competitive. Over the years, CCM has been ridden by legends like Eddie Kidd, Carl Fogarty, and Dougie Lampkin, and they even made their way to Hollywood. It's not bad for a company born in a Bolton garage. Today, CCM's racing heritage is still absolutely at the heart of every bike they're building. They've got a lightweight hand-finished trellis frame, timeless handcrafted design, and each model blends vintage charm with just the right amount of cutting-edge engineering.
Right, we're here now with Ben. Good to meet you, Ben. He's the development engineer here at CCM, and he's going to show us around.
Yeah, what we got here then, Ben?
So we're up in our boardroom, and this is number 1 of 71 of the Heritage 71 model that we did. This bike was actually originally supposed to be a 50th anniversary bike, 50 years of CCM, but with COVID and things like that, it got delayed by a couple of years. And this bike is based on a Roadster, but then it's dripping with all of our extras, every accessory you can put on it. So the exhaust system's got 54 pieces of metal all welded together. Custom paint job done by Image Design Customs. Only suspension, Diamag wheels, every conceivable extra that we do, piece of carbon fibre billet.
You could talk about this bike for hours, couldn't you? Which is, I suppose, what these are about, really, aren't you? If you're buying one of these, you know, it's so you can talk about it. You know what I mean? It's a lovely bit of furniture as well. It is a fantastic motorcycle, isn't it?
Yeah, they're a piece of art. You know,
yeah.
We have people buy them, put them in boardrooms like this one is. People put them in their houses. If you look around it, everything's either carbon fibre or billet aluminium. You know, there's no plastic on there, no cast on the fuel caps.
Yeah, which
like
is
that.
a lovely touch, isn't it? Was that quite tricky to do with it?
Yeah, it's a really technical process to get that machine in there. Like I said, this is number 1. There's only ever going to be 71 of these ones made.
Right.
So
this one's never getting sold?
This one won't be. This will be owned by CCM.
Yeah.
Always be a display piece.
Brilliant. I love it. Right, so first of the iconic bikes. So starting 71, didn't it?
Yeah, starting 71.
Eddie Kidd gets involved.
75, that's Eddie Kidd's bike. Here we've got a 1973 work bike. So these were raced in the World Championships, British Championships, sort of the start of CCM.
Did they get good results with that as well?
Won British Championships. We never actually quite won a World Championship round, but we won British Championship races. I think
which is
top
something,
5.
isn't it? If you were starting a, you know, but was it basically out of the back of a shed?
Pretty much. Alan Clues made his own bikes. Thought he made his own bikes, and then from there, people was impressed at how good they was doing. So
did he buy the stuff from BSA, like the jigs and stuff?
The jigs and the engines. I think there was quite a strong collaboration between them at one point. Then we've got the special bike here. So 1975, Eddie Kidd jumped the London buses. And this is the actual bike. It has been restored, but it's the actual bike that he jumped the buses and then.
So it's the one. Yeah, that's ace, isn't it?
That's the picture from it. Yeah, that's the actual bike. Yeah.
Would it run?
Yeah, we actually had it running last year.
You had it running, yeah?
Yeah, last year we spent a bit of time getting it all up and running.
And this is the one where he broke his dad's legs with?
It is, yes.
Is that the
same
one?
crash, yeah.
Right.
Is that the picture?
Yeah, that's
straight
the picture.
after that
so
accident happened then, was it?
His dad, and I think...
It was a bed sheet, wasn't
yeah,
it?
they had a bed sheet to catch him, he missed the bed sheet and hit his dad. It's because they didn't have enough runoff area.
Man alive.
From there we've got, I think this is a 1980. This is Bob Wright's factory 500.
That's how I remember motocross bikes.
Yeah.
I used to play at motocross when I was a kid, you know, like with some pretend animal.
Yeah.
This is the kind of bike that you would,
Yeah, this is
I remember from growing up.
so a little bit of a step up from these ones. You know, these ones had the mid exhaust pipe, where these are the exhaust pipe comes a bit higher, more suspension travel, stuff like that.
Yeah.
A bit more.
This is like your quintessential modern.
It is, yes.
This is like the shift, isn't
There's
it?
not too much difference
There's
from
not,
this
is
to even the new bike.
No, there's not. What engine's in this one?
Not too sure. I think there's 500. It is a 500. I'm not sure. I think it's BSA engine.
Right.
So what year was that one again?
1980. It's either
So
an
that's
80 or
sort
an
of Dave
81.
Thorpe era, isn't
It is,
With the
yeah,
Hondas and
just
things like
before
that.
Dave Thorpe and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
Bob
yeah.
Wright, this one, who's actually bike this war. This bike here is Stephen Swords. So this was a factory bike, completed in the World Championships, British Championships in 2010 and 11. The idea was to hopefully one day go to production bikes. It never happened.
Yeah.
But this bike has a bonded frame, so aluminium frame bonded together, which is the only bike in the world really, apart from the GP450, which followed on from this. What's got a bonded material there. Some F1 cars use that technology now, which all started from this. So here we've got the Silver Edition Spitfire, which Russell Cruz made in anniversary or memory of his father, Alan Cruz, who passed away. So it was based off a Spitfire model, but then it's got factory fancy exhaust systems, different seat unit, and everything on the bike is polished, as you can see. Again, it has got all our billet parts and extra parts, but the special thing about this is a one of one. It's got a little plaque there saying that Russell built it in memory of his father.
Oh, that's a lovely touch, isn't it?
So yeah, very special bike. We've been offered a lot of money for that, but it'll never get sold. It'll be.
Has it ever turned a wheel? Or?
Never been rode. It will start and run,
yeah,
but it's never been ridden.
Right. That's where it's going to stay.
Just going to be a showpiece.
Yeah, bit of history.
Yeah,
that's
of course,
exactly yeah.
We've got a flat tracker. So this is Marco Belli's championship winning bike. He won the British Championship and I think the European Championship on this bike as well. Here we've got Vic Eastwood's British Championship, again factory bike. So I've actually had the privilege of riding that one.
So what year is that then?
78, I think.
See,
so
it's a beautiful looking thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, but you think about that, that's 78.
Yeah.
Motocross.
Yeah.
2 years later,
yeah,
we're riding that one up there. There's a massive difference there.
Yeah.
There is.
And then again, when I rode this bike, I had I struggled with the gears are on this side and the brakes on the other, and the gears go the opposite way as well.
Is that because
down?
So up for first, down for second.
Yeah.
So yeah. To them guys
back
in the day, it was normal.
Normal,
yeah, but on the wrong side. So
on the wrong side, yeah. Are these sort of bespoke builds when you're building them with all this stuff?
Yes, this will be a custom order, bespoke build. Customer will spec it in that spec. Okay. But this one, like I say, it's dripping wheel and suspension. Twin Brembo brakes.
Gold wheels.
Yeah.
Olin's rear as well.
Yeah, British Racing green tank.
Yeah, carbon covers.
Carbon covers all around.
Even carbon around the reservoirs at the back, nice, aren't they?
So if you turn around and said I wanted green wheels, you get green wheels?
Green wheels, no. So for wheels, we might have like 4 different colour options.
Right.
If you say you want a pink tank or a luminous yellow tank, we'll do whatever. Same frame colour, anodised colour as well. We can do.
Green on green's a bit matchy, isn't it? You wouldn't be doing that, would you?
No, you know what I mean, though. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, your colour options, your tank colour, your bodywork colour, your frame colour, your anodised colour, you can pretty much choose what you want. If you did want to do your wheel colour, it could be done, but it'd be commissioned, it'd be extra cost on top of that.
Yeah, it is
right,
nice.
Should we go and have a look at some movie bikes upstairs?
Yeah, I'd love that, mate, yeah.
Just while walking past, I seen this, but so Bez from the Happy Monday has actually got on Dancer on Ice, and one of his dreams were to do the Battle at Hell riding the bike on the ice. So we literally got a phone call on a Friday saying Bez is auditioning tomorrow, can we he wants to ride one of your bikes on the ice. So we got a bike, we put some skis on it so it couldn't fall over, welded some skis onto it, got a set of tyres, screwed some screws through it, and went and actually rode it on Dancer on Ice.
No way.
So
did you buy the bike?
No, I didn't buy the bike, but yeah.
That's some tyre,
So,
that is.
Yeah, there's a set of them there. I just saw them as we were
Have you
walking
just
past.
screwed all wood screws through
Yeah,
that?
I literally had a day to make something, so I got a load of wood screws and.
No,
But,
brilliant, that is.
These first three here, they're all from the Infinite movie with Mark Wahlberg, the Paramount film.
Have you seen that, Keith?
Uh,
You're a
I
film
think
man,
I have
aren't you?
seen it, I can't-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they actually had 6 bikes altogether, destroyed quite a few of them, fired them off planes and things like that. So we got 4 of them back, I think. Here's 3 of them, another one further down.
Straight off the set.
Straight
just
off
as
the
it-
set, yeah, straight as they rode them. You know, they came back in bits because they, you know, for
When
various
that
reasons.
happens, do the film company contact you for the bikes? Or
Yeah,
do
there's
do you offer them to the?
a little bit of both. So we were known by a film company, and they'll contact us,
Right.
and then we'll have to pitch. So we'll take 3 or 4 different bikes of, you know, this is what we can build, and they'll give us a spec what they want.
Yeah.
This one's quite a special one, whereas we only have 1 of these. So
Yeah.
this one was used by Scarlett Johansson in the Marvel film. It was called Black Widow, the film. And if you actually look at it, it's got an extra set of foot pegs welded to the back of it,
Yeah.
and some little hooks here. And she was literally sat backwards shooting a gun off the back of it, but she was strapped onto this bike, and
No way.
the actual bike from the film, yeah.
Is this what sort of these bikes here, these Spitfires? Is this sort of is this where the company sort of went again? You know
It
what
is,
I mean?
yeah, like
like the
2017,
rebirth.
2018.
Is that right? Is that
Yeah,
right? Sort of with like the
definitely,
rebirth of
definitely.
CCM with them.
Yeah, definitely.
Right.
2017 to 2018 till, you know, current bikes are still produced on
Yeah.
this model.
The detail there, though, even a British flag. And
I know, because so the bikes, the last CCMs I ever rode were 604, 664s, that kind of thing. These are a world away from that,
Oh,
aren't they?
completely different.
An
Yeah.
absolute world away.
Completely
And is this where you see the company going
Yeah, it's a little bit more
in the future?
high spec, a little bit more niche.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
More-
you've got the option of building your own spec bike as well, which is
Yeah.
always quite nice.
Which you're not going to get at Honda, are you?
No,
You know,
not many mainstreams do that.
No, they've got
No.
these colour schemes and
Yeah, that's it.
you know an SP and that's it, isn't it? Where with these, it's I think that's what I like about this brand. Like it's such a, like you said, it's family, isn't it? It's
It
like,
is definitely a little
you know,
family.
everyone's
family-run
invested
company,
in it completely, aren't they? And you can see it. You
Yeah.
know, see it in the product, see it in the people. Love it.
When I told you about the bobber earlier,
yeah,
so that's the bobber. So it's got the feet position further forward.
Oh,
And
okay.
it's a
Yeah.
lower seat, so that's 16 inch. Really, if you sit on that, that's very comfy.
Can I have a sit on it?
Yeah, go for
Oh,
it.
I'm having a sit on this. Oh yeah, so that
Yeah,
that feels.
does
Go
it
on,
feel
get your
more
feet
like you're
up.
sitting in a chair?
Yeah, it does. Because your
Because
feet
your
are
feet are
there,
there.
aren't they?
They are,
Now
yeah.
they're there. Not stupidly forward, but that's not bad, is it?
No.
You're not herring round on one of these, are you? That's not.
No, but you know,
it
they
capable?
perform just the same as the other ones.
Yeah.
They do, yeah. So that's
Who are you selling bobbers to, Ben?
I'll be honest, they're one of the best ones to ride.
Oh,
Everyone sort of buys them. One of our best sellers, the Bobber.
Right.
Bobber and the Maverick's probably the best sellers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So your street motor. So
It's fairly new, though. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
Yeah.
fairly new. I've sort of rebirthed it a little bit. It was out a few years ago in different colourways and different spec.
yeah,
Sort of rebirthed it, aiming at a little bit at the younger market.
Yeah.
It's going to be, you know, starts from 9995, so
sub 10 grand.
yeah.
And
it's,
now-
a little bit cheaper. From there, you can spec it up with other options as
Yeah,
well. But
yeah.
you know, it's like core bike if you will to start with.
Finance options. Can you do that now?
Yeah, there's finance options coming out. PCP deals available, and 0% will be available very soon
That's,
as well.
so, and that's first for CCM, is it?
Yes.
Because that's massive, isn't it?
Definitely.
So you know, it's sub 10 grand. It's still a cheap motorcycle
Yeah.
for what it, you know. But 10 grand is a good chunk of change, isn't it?
It is,
Where
but-
most people now want, you know, I've got this much per month.
Yeah.
So you're going to
100.
open this up to a completely different market now.
That's the idea, yeah.
Oh, I think that'll be a massive success.
Yeah.
I really do. I really do think that'll make a difference.
And then lastly, I'm going to quickly show you this one.
These are nice. Yeah, aren't they?
So this one here is
Come on, let's go and have a look.
the RAF 100. It's part of the Benevolent Fund. It was done in 2019 for like 100 years. The RAF 100, the Air Forces. And this one was actually a donation on every bike what gets sold back to the Benevolent Fund. The £1,000 from CCM back across. Again, bike with pretty much most of the extras on it.
Yeah.
Very special. This little piece here, which is on the handlebars, is actually part of a Spitfire plane. It's part of the.
Is it?
Yeah. So we managed to get a section of it.
No, so it's limited edition then.
Limited edition.
How
yeah.
many?
100 of them.
100.
Yeah.
So that's where it's getting its name from.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. This is the best colour scheme of a bike. This is mint, isn't it? I
Yeah,
love this.
really nice.
Like the stitching.
All the leather and
Yeah, and the Spitfire on the tank strap. That's mint. Is that for your phone or your wallet or something?
yeah, put your keys in there, your phone, wallet.
Your fags, yeah, your tabs.
Oh,
absolutely.
Players.
Oh, it's another.
Another yellow tip at the
Oh, I
back
love
there,
the
yeah.
yacht. I saw that detail straight away. I thought that is cool, isn't it? Cool. Can you buy these now? Can you?
Yeah, there's only very few left. Very few of them left. I don't know the exact numbers, but I think we're less than 10 we've got left.
So they're mainly all the same frame.
Yeah, so we've all got the same main frame.
Yeah.
Subframes change. Same
Yeah.
swing arm, same engine. So it's a 600cc single cylinder engine, double overhead cam, 55 horsepower. That does vary slightly between the models with exhaust configuration and stuff like that.
Well, some a little bit more.
No,
is that the
55 is
peak?
like our peak.
Yeah.
Some of them are very slightly, but it's very similar because,
Yeah.
like I said, same intake, same engine on all the
Yeah,
bikes.
But you don't need any more for that, do you?
Not for the weight. 145 kilos, there's no weight in them.
No.
And you can just pick it up, just like that. You know, there's no weight at all.
What's your favourite one then, Ben? Have you got a favourite bike? And
To ride the street motor,
yeah,
I love street motor to ride. A little flickable bike.
yeah,
For looks, I like a Roadster for the looks, I'll be honest.
yeah, yeah.
And
Tell
then,
you-
I'll tell you what I've just noticed, we have got another special limited edition. So this is head-on one. So this head and helmets, this colourway is actually done to match your head and helmet. So if you get this, you get a matching helmet to go with it.
Wow.
So another.
That
limited edition.
customisation's what sets you apart, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is.
You know, the fact that you can do it, it feels special then, doesn't it? Coming to buy a motorbike from here.
You're
feel-
getting something unique.
Yeah, you are getting something unique. Yeah, yeah. And even you know, there's such limited production runs anyway, aren't there? The specials.
Yes.
Again, you're not going to pass one of them coming the other way, are you?
You see barely any of them in a year.
No. Right, so that was fab. Really enjoyed that factory tour. I hope you did. Some of them bikes upstairs with the film history are mint. The Eddie Kidd stuff's absolutely superb. And the Spitfire one, massive favourite of mine. Now, they have said that we can go out and ride one. So me and Keith will get tugged up and we'll take him out on the moors and have a little go. So, CCM were mad enough to let us out on 3 different models. The yellow B, more commonly known as the Street Moto R, which has got some carbon goodies, the Roadster and the Maverick. Right, so what I do like about this stuff is no ignition key. I like these buttons that says fire, not start, which is superb. 600cc Italian-made single, loads of torque. The fact that I've not ridden on the road for ages, I dare look down away from the road to see what gear I'm in or how fast I'm going. But do you really think I have to even change gear on this? It's got that much torque for a little single. And I love it. It's a bit misty. I like being stuck over the front wheel. Oh God, where does the road go? Oh, there we go. Ooh. Nice. This is cool. The controls feel really nice. You do get some vibration through the bars as you would expect on a single, but I love the fact that you can just force gear there. And away she goes. This is going to get you in. No real bother. We're about 55 at the crack. It's got like almost like an LC 250 look about it. Yeah, I think CCM are trying to get into a younger market with this, maybe 30s, 40s year olds, 30, 40 year olds. And I think it looks like that sort of bike. If I was 30, I'd be seriously tempted. I'm seriously tempted anyway, and I'm not 30. There's potentially 0% finance on some of these. And on new models, I think it's going to be very low. is a great way to buy one. I say I'll be disappointed to give it back. I might ask if I can ride it back to the woods. Very nice. Oh, listen to that. Right, so the Roadster. Now, this is going to be a different feel. I have to say though, initial impressions, I do like the dashboard on the Roadster. I love all this billet. Again, no key, so we don't need a key for this one. Again, I think you're a bit more sit up on the Roadster. It's surprising that having almost identical frame and the same engine, same components, but it's a completely different ride to the R. I do love all the billet on the dashboard here. The controls are nice. I like this little, again, bit of billet on the clutch reservoir cap. You've got plenty of time on this one to sit and have a look, which is what I'll do actually, because on the little yellow one I'm looking where the next corner is, because it does get there quite quickly. It encourages that, where this is about, oh, that sounds nice, enjoying your surroundings a little bit. Grid there, we don't want to go down that grid. Oh, and let's give it the beats. Of keeping up with this little yellow one, even though that's not really what it's designed for. It does turn. Getting used to it now. We're away. Another gear. Ooh, right, so first things about the Maverick I've noticed, because of my extremely short legs. This one's quite tall for me. Be 5'7½". So I'm a bit tiptoey, so turning this round is going to be a nightmare for me. Here we go. Right then. What are you about? So same sort of dashboard as the Roadster, but I do like that. It's a familiar place to be. There's a little Spitfire logo on the top of the brake cylinder reservoir. That is bloody lovely. Now, our little World War II pilot. Oh, yes. This one's got twin discs up front with loads of stopping power. Now the dash upper clock is angled a bit more towards me on this one. It looks like it's slightly adjustable, so that is better, because now I can see all the dials. I can see how fast I'm going if I dare look anywhere other than where I'm going. Now, how does it go around corners on these sort of... Oh, it's not bad. I was only doing 10 miles an hour, but that doesn't feel too bad at all. Sing backwards, for sure. They're quite neat. Now, the little yellow Roadster was my favourite, but now I'm mainly changing my mind. Because I do like the look of this one. But the Maverick, yes, the Maverick. From bloody Top Gun. Let's go and catch this one. It's got some power. Fourth gear again. Might as well just set off at first. Get it straight into fourth. And forget you've got the gear shift bit. Can't really tell that the tyres on the yellow Street Moto, obviously designed 17-inch wheels, it doesn't feel an awful lot different sat up on here. What's that grid? That grid catching me out every time. Look at this. Oh no, this is going to be a hell of a job for me to turn around on a tall motorcycle. I'm going to try and do it without putting my feet down. Yes, sucker. Yes. Yeah. No. That was disastrous. Right then, Keith. That was fun. Let's get it over and done with first. First question, which one are you taking home out of the three?
Maverick.
Why is that?
Well, look at it.
It does look very special. I mean, riding this one, when I was on it, I like the little details of the cap and the name. And I thought that was a bit too tall for me, to be fair, because I'm only...
I thought it was perfect for me to
no,
be.
But yeah, for you, and you look good on it. It does look something special, doesn't it? It makes you feel a bit like
you hit the nail on the head. You feel like Steve McQueen on it.
You do, you do. This one though, right, so when you pulled out on this, the side profile on it looked ace, and it's so comfy.
That is the comfiest.
Absolutely, isn't it? 3 bikes, 3 different occasions.
So these two are your...
It's between these two, yeah. This one, I love the look of, same as you, mate. I think it's mint. The details on it are ace, but for me, I'd have to take this because it's got that sort of 250 LC feel to it. 55 horsepower, it feels like it's got a ton more. I don't know, like this, you're sort of holding on to the front wheel spindle a little bit, and I like that. I like the seating position. I like the look. It doesn't look as nice from the back as these, but on it, I think it's just, yeah, so for me, it's this. And for the money, you know, sub 10 grand for one of these. Well, maybe not that one because it's got a few trick bits on, but even with those on it, you're not pushing much north of 11 and a half. So I think, you know, to appeal to a younger market, I'm obviously much younger than you. This is why I'm drawn to this one.
Well, you came up with the name Steve McQueen, so you are old, mate.
Yeah, I know. I've just got a good knowledge of things, but yeah, for you and the older market, definitely. So there you go. That was ace fun. I really enjoyed that.
I really enjoyed it as well.
I've not ridden on the road for a long time, but by the end of it, you wouldn't know.
No. When you nearly fell off.
I did nearly fall off. Yeah, that was horrendous. Yeah. No. I knew it was going to do that. We had a little conversation when we were turning, me and the bike. I said, look, mate, don't, you know, I am going to struggle.
Luckily, it's light.
I did recover it well.
You did.
So
but
anyway,
yeah, I mean, if you came down to CCM and you test rode any of these,
you're taking one home.
You're taking one home, definitely.
For sure.
And it's something different. You're away from the norm, and they're just nice bikes, aren't they?
Brilliant.
But for me, I've fallen in love with that.
That's it then. Race you back. Last one back, so. So thanks for watching. We'd just like to say a massive thanks to Ben at CCM for having us. If you'd like to book yourself a test ride on one of these bikes, then there is a link in the description that you can click. And if you've made it this far into the video, you might as well subscribe and check out some of our other videos. Thanks again for watching. See you next Tuesday.